our Facebook family. We're back on another live training this week. So the topic for this week is your mindset shapes your destiny. So we're all talking about the entrepreneur mindset this week, and we're sharing some of the wisdom we learned over the years. So just a little bit of introduction of Y Square. If you don't know who we are, me and Ying. Y Square is to guide the awakened entrepreneur like you to serve the world with your God-given talents and grow your business with joy and flow, and also rewarded by your true value. So who is this training for? Essentially, we know if you are like us and being an intelligent, humble, and action-oriented entrepreneur, being the heart-centered person who want to really invest in yourself and being serving the current planet, serving your clients, you are in the right place and you're so welcomed. So essentially want to help people who are a coach, a healer, or a program creator running a soul-aligned business online, but you may be overwhelmed by all those social media marketing strategies and information out there and struggling to have real result for your business. This is where you are right now. You're at the right place. And if maybe you are exhausted from under-recognized and undervalued with over-delivering and training yourself, that's where we were in the wrong place, but now everything has shifted. Everything's in the flow. And maybe you could be constantly wondering if this is it. Is it really this hard? And is the struggle really gonna end? This is all the training that we're sharing related to every component of the business. And today it's on the mindset. So a very warm invitation if you want to chat to us about your concern, your business, where you want to go. There's a link down below for heart-to-heart chat, no obligation. Always so welcome to do it, so we can hear your story, your side of where you want to go, and see if we can help you. And also stay to the end. We are sharing a special gift of one of our training courses for a limited time. So you're welcome to stay to the end. Let me get started introducing a little bit of Ying, who she is, our head coach for Y Square Entrepreneur. So she has a background of psychology and psychiatrist. She was a healer, helping a lot of the entrepreneurs. And then for the past 5 years, she was working in her own business. And we're coming together, combining our wisdoms and combining our experiences of what we learned to run an online coaching business, especially given now it's a special time for COVID, where there are more people online actually. So there are a lot more opportunities, and you want to grasp that opportunities to really grow and scale your business, having that steady clients coming in, having that steady income, impacting more. You can one person and serve multiple clients. Or I'll have Ying to start sharing her wisdom of what's the most important thing for an entrepreneur to shift your mindset.
Thank you so much, Jade. Thank you, everybody, for joining back to our live training again. In the past training, we talk about your personal branding. We talk about a marketing strategy, content creation, sales process, visibility, and in terms of, your operation streamlining. And most of our clients, the feedback is when you actually talk about a bit more about a mindset, because 80% of your success does come down to mindset. I do feel like as the 5th year of my business, I'm kind of getting the balance between the mindset and also the execution as well, to see the step-by-step strategy to make things happen. But today, we mainly focus on mindset. If you wanted to know real strategies around the marketing, sales, operations, and branding, content creation, we also have other different courses. So definitely click the link and to check out other bonus courses we created in our live training on many different topics besides mindset. So today, let's really focus on mindset. And when we talk about mindset today, we mainly focus on entrepreneur mindset. And I do believe that your entrepreneur mindset, the most important thing, is not just about logics, So when we actually work, we get the sales done, marketing done, but sometimes you realize that the things really impact on the quality of your work is actually your energy your vitality, your emotional state, that's play a very big part of your business, especially whether it's you starting a business, building a business, scale a business. You constantly really checking in your energy level and how really you're connected with your deeper self, besides the logical works that are the things you have done. And I do believe entrepreneurship is overall challenge, and I love that, because they're not just challenging about your visions, how do you set goals, achieve goals. We also have a team that to manage, to challenge your own leadership skills, understand your emotional intelligence, understand the selling process, how to work with your clients, how to work with your paid clients, understand your marketing, understand your sales operation side of things. You might not be the master of everything, but as an entrepreneur, you have a business, you especially have online business, you do understand, or you do need to understand what's actually going on in the big picture. The last week we did a training about operation. So in our Awaken Entrepreneur programs, whether you're a coach, consultant, you have information that you want to selling online, we develop a process which is around the 19 softwares that you definitely need to use if you wanted to build a profitable, streamlining online coaching consulting business. And so that's one thing I want to talk about. And another thing in our advanced awakened entrepreneur transformational programs, we also talk about how to turning your vision in 5D into a 3D world. So in the very simple words, it's how do you really manifesting what do you see? And I see that happen to me and Jade in our business every single day. How do we manifest? And I do believe in early years of my life, I was a manifester. I'm still a manifester. But that early years, when you manifesting was without a conscious, like you manifesting without knowing what you're manifesting, you actually just manifesting without awareness or intention. But as an entrepreneur, it's not just a hard work to get you there, and which is I've done that before, to achieve your financial goals, to achieve your targets. But being through that journey with so much pain and so much struggle and it's so difficult, that's not what we wanted to grow a business as entrepreneur, because you do want to grow your business as entrepreneur with flow, with joy, and with certainty, and as I get older, I'm still young, but as I get older, we feel like it is possible. We have achieved that before. So that's around the mindset from my point of view. I'm going to introduce a little bit Jade, and to let Jade to talk about how she take on from her last 5 years, quit her corporate job, and has been working with 5 different countries, 8 different industries, and also graduated from Cambridge University. How Jade has take on as entrepreneur mindset. So I leave it to you, Jade.
Yes, thank you, Ying. Thank you for sharing your part as well. So I'll start with one key sentence that's my take of how important mindset is. Your state of being shapes your business. Say that again. Your state of being shapes your business. As I mentioned before, our business, it's a reflection of us. It's not a complete reflection of who you are, but it's definitely an extension of you, extension of your energy, your work, how you contribute to the society. So in many ways, it does reflect part of your life, especially your energy state, where you are, especially if you're running the business online, you are the center of your business. You are the generating force of your business. And it does reflect whether you're a bit upset today, you're physically not well. So at this early stage, if your business is not scaled yet, it's not automated yet, it's not systemized yet, of course, everything comes back to you. If you're not well, you won't be able to deliver a sales call. Or if you're not well, you won't be able to do a good training series like what we are doing right now. So managing your state at the early stage before you setting up that system, before you set up that automation, it's so important because it literally tied into your income, it tied into how many clients you can bring in, how are you manifesting, right? So, and a good reflection that I want to mention is how much your clients are willing to invest in you. It's actually a reflection of how much you are willing to invest in yourself. Here, I want to share one story. One of my biggest personal investment in one of the business coach was really, it's close to $20,000 in a lump sum investment. Now over the times, I do have investments, but this is a lump sum investment, and it was solely based on, I told her exactly, my coach, I want to shift my mindset to the next level. And when we talk about mindset, it's not just the thought and belief, it's the whole perception of how we do things and how we think things are possible, how much potential within ourselves. Because if you don't see that possible, how are you going to take action in that perspective, right? And sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So it's so important to have someone who has been there and who understands what you're going through and who has already achieved what you want to achieve, to be there and guide you. And that's how valuable I see mindset as, not just monetary wise, but also how important this is. It's actually the first thing we look at in our program. If you don't want to talk about mindset, you're probably not the right client for us. This is definitely something that opens up all the potential for you, all the opportunities for you, so you can literally really scale, having that possibility to being one team or one person serving many people. For example, we all have emotional roller coasters. Some of the previous training that we have done that you probably have watched, we done one on salesgasm. That name actually came from me and Ying literally having that a wonderful week of sales. We felt like sales is like orgasm. That's why we came from salesgasm. And that's how our state of being within a week shaped our training, shaped our energy, shaped how we attract the right client, how we do training that you can see. So that's what I mean. You really need to make sure you're on top of the game of managing your state of being, managing your mindset, managing your whole your being for as a business owner to generate and serve your client. So I'm sharing 6 areas or 6 things, 6 factors you need to look after to make sure you are at the peak state, you're at the best mindset or shape for your business. Now, the first one, not to mention, is the mindset. So within the mindset, there's several things that we are actually looking at. The first thing, I'm actually sharing, these are the skeletons of our program. Of course, you need to go through, the next step is actually going through the program, literally experiencing it, and then having that take for yourself so you can implementing it. But I'm breaking down some of the key elements. In terms of mindset, there are 4 things that we're looking at. The first thing we have is the Zen entrepreneur mindset, which is one of the signature things from our previous program. Being in the Zen state, which is literally means what Ying was talking about. Everything is energy. Like, you listen to me, you can see my energy, you can feel my energy. It's about manifesting your dream, your desire, your ultimate, that the wanna-be state of your business, whether it's being, scaling, whether it's having steady clients coming in, whether it's you holding an online group class, a community to eventually serve more people. That 5D dream into your 3D reality. It's the process. How do you manifest using Zen spirits? It's really fun. And the second one within mindset, it's about clarity of your joyful business and life. Right? We are all juggling different things in our business and life, and it's a combination of many things. There's our house, there's our relationship with money, and there's our spirituality, and we are working to live a better life. We're not working so that we can live. So your business needs to serve you, needs to serve your life, needs to serve every component of your life, and that should be the way it works. That's why we do need to look at that holistically, so that it serves the purpose of you living a better life, a quality life with your family, your loved ones. It's nourishing your habits, it's nourishing your spirituality. That's the second element we look at. And thirdly, it's clearing your personal blockage. I cannot stress how important this is. We all know that without the limit, without the constraints that's holding us back, you can already achieve a lot without guidance. So your potential, a lot of the times, are holding back by the personal blocks. So me and Ying, the first thing we set down for creation of our coaching program, it's about clearing our blockage as well. Of course, we all have blockage at different stage of our life. So that's one of the most important things. Once you clear that, there was so much potential within you already, not to mention you are learning from someone who's probably having similar values as you do, and it's so easy to ascend, to elevate, to go to the next level. And also we do practical things as well. We're sharing a business 6P matrix. That's a matrix that's so important at the early stage of your business plan structure. We want to set them up properly before we go into the really detailed, personal branding. How do you create contents? How do you set up your marketing funnel? All of those should come back to all of this within the first one is mindset, and the second one is managing your physical health, looking after your financial wealth. And I will let Ying to share a little bit about that.
Thanks, Jade. I think, manage physical health for me is like physical health is the top priority of me. And I do believe, I see lots of, entrepreneurs in my past that because of their passion for a business, they sleep late, they get up early, they burn themselves out. And according to, because we teach in Eastern philosophy, and I do believe that the most important thing is your body. That body is the house of your soul. So how do you manage your hydration? How do you manage your sleep, your emotions, your inner peace and your state with all the things that are happening around you? And how do you actually manage your physical health? That's the most important thing. And I do believe that every day, if I get up early, I do my morning routine, I do have, go to the gym, do my exercise. When I really disciplined, I realized that I have so much freedom. But when I just want a freedom without a discipline, I actually lack of freedom, So I do believe that the ultimate freedom is actually when you really have a routine that which you inspired and you loved, which we also introduced that in our Awaken Entrepreneur programs, that people, they have their morning ritual routine, they have their clients calling in routine. We actually use that, our meditation and the visualization guidance to fund our virtual assistance team, which is really amazing experience with Jade as well. You want to talk a bit more around spirituality?
Yes, so the third element for managing your mindset is spirituality, and as the name suggests, and as our program name suggests, awakened. So that's definitely a key point, especially if you want to run business online in the new era. A lot of people are aware of that. I can't mention how many people are so into meditation, being mindfulness. It's a big market, and it's definitely important for your business success. So here in this one, what we're sharing within our program is about some of the rituals that Ying has used. I actually created a lot of the meditation and visualization for our clients to use, which they're really enjoying. That's how they can call in what their ideal client, the tribe, the community, the work environment, the right team, the right support. They all come in from an energy level, manifest into reality. So we're really sharing over the years different modalities that we have learned that can be actually useful for our business. It's not staying with the theory. It's things that we actually tried and it's actually working, and we're using it every day. So that's things including setting up your own morning ritual, your own morning routine, and tailor-making some of the energy management. So during the day, during your business growing process, there are times that you may feel flat, you may feel a bit disappointed. How do you lift yourself up? How do you make sure you're really serving for the best for yourself and for your client? And Ying is going to share a story that how do we call in we're recently expanding our team, and she's sharing her story.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, recently we actually expanding our team. We want a digital marketing experts. We also want a digital marketing assistants, and we want people actually in the back end to do lots of all the other tasks. So me and Jade, of course, we are action taker. We're taking our action, but taking action logic was not enough. We also did a visualization meditation. It was actually in a dream that lady come to me when we did the interview. We just intuitively, we just know exactly who we pick effortlessly. I'm talking about effortlessly. We know who are the right soul community that who believe just not just work for the money, who also believe in the dream and believe in the vision, that wanted to be part of the community. And within 2 or 3 days, we manifesting and we train our team with the system, with the orientation. It's just amazing that when you actually tune in your energy combined with your action. I want to address that, combined with your action, and you actually could manifesting the things that you want easily. It's already there. The universe has already created for you. Whether it's your team, your clients, your money, it's just how do you actually tune into that energy to be able to receive it. And during our Awaken Entrepreneur course, we shared with our clients about exactly, and it was amazing. Our clients, I wouldn't mention the name, my clients, when they join the course and they be able to close $12,000 courses and also serving clients equally with that abundance rewarding, which she didn't believe she was deserved before. It's amazing inspirational stories for us. So yeah, and we also have so many bonus courses, trainings. You are welcome to join us and to getting to know more about yourself. What is your blockage and what is your strengths? How do you actually manifesting your dreams and your visions in the short periods of time?
Yes, that's awesome. And also the fourth element is emotional well-being. For a successful entrepreneur, it's really important that you know how to shift from, especially it's unavoidable. We will definitely have negative energy or negative thoughts or period of that come up in our life, but it's all about how do you deal with it. It's all about how can you actually shift out of it, move the energy through, then you can let it go and go in and let it go. And then eventually focus on what you want to do for the business. Do you have anything to add about emotional well-being?
Yeah, here I would touch a little bit, as an entrepreneur, especially, Jay talk about a zing entrepreneur. Zing entrepreneur is about having created relationship, inner peace. So that's the most important thing, that sometimes your emotions wants to do this, but your physical body wanted to do something else. So when you create that conflict, they actually consume and chewing your energy without you taking action to do anything before you start your day. So you really want to tune into your energy and your emotional well-being to understand what is your body doing today and what is your emotional like today, how aligned between your mind and the body before you actually doing your tasks. I do believe that's the most important parts, for being an entrepreneur, especially if you are in a coaching space. Having your own energy checked in is the most important thing on the daily basis that we all need to do. And with our programs, we help our clients, not just the technical parts, but also the energy alignment, energy shift, and to really tune into yourself and to tap into that potential within yourself.
Yes, I love it. I love shifting energy. So the fifth one is setting goals, right? We talked a lot about managing our energy, managing our spirituality, managing our our mindset and our emotional well-being. But we do have to come to the down to earth part, right? Now this part, in a lot of the other programs that I was in, it's very masculine. People just sit down and then like, oh, I'm going to earn 1 million, so that means 100 clients that each pay 10 grand, and then you set goals in that way. It works, but for us, it's really about balancing that masculine and feminine. And that's how I designed this part. I call it business goals with souls. I just love it. So about setting goals, a lot of the times, when we set goals, New Year resolution, it didn't work. It's because it's not aligned with your motivation. It's not aligned with your emotions and feelings behind it. And at the end of the day, believe it or not, a lot of our goals or big achievements is actually driven by our feeling. It's actually driven by the emotions behind it. So it's about aligning your goals, which are tangible goals or masculine goals, number-based goals, with your emotions and feelings, aligning them with what drives you, aligning them with managing your energy better, what's inspirational. And we do look at not just your life as holistic, we look at your business and we look at your finance as well. But setting goals in that way is a lot more fun and it's a lot more easier, and something that you're setting up yourself for success, not failure. So that's the fifth element. And lastly, but not least, this is what we got asked quite a few times from our clients actually, about managing time. So we're sharing some practical time management, the system we have and the way that we do. I'm promising you it's very different from what's out there. It's really about how you can do things in a flow. It's really focusing on what I was talking about. It's aligning with you, what works for you, what works for your feelings, motivations, your efficiency, and that's what we're sharing here. So there's 6 part of that. Do you have anything to share about that?
No, it's all good.
Yeah, so I'll just do a quick recap what we're sharing today. There's 6 elements that you need to look after to make sure your mindset is shaping your business in the way that you want, shaping your destiny. And the first one is mindset. Secondly, it's your physical energy management. Thirdly, it's your spirituality. And the fourth one is emotional well-being. Fifth one is setting goals with souls. And lastly, time management. That's all we are sharing today. There are a lot. So that's the beginning step. You're understanding the skeleton. But the most important thing is you taking action, actually implementing them into your day-to-day life on a daily basis. What do you do with it? How are you actually, from moment to moment, when you're feeling down, when you need that extra boost to be in the best state, to call in the right client, to have a really good sales call, what do you do with it? That's what's in our course. So again, as an invitation, do book a heart-to-heart chat if that resonated with you. And you do need to take that action. Just listening to this part is not enough. It's good to know the knowledge, but it's more important to harness the wisdom to actually become yours, to literally have that outcome for yourself. And since you stayed to the end, we are offering our business activation training course, which is valued at $1,088. Free for a limited time. So we do have a coupon rate that you can use that. The link is in our description box, and it's also shared here. Do register that. And it's also, there's 3 limited business strategy sessions that we're doing for August. So do claim that for one-on-one. Do claim that. Otherwise, I will, do you have any, maybe we'll save some time because we have a few people in our Zoom call, but I will end this training on our Facebook. All right, and so I will go through that. And if you have questions, feel free to leave that. I will end.